Hello and welcome, YouTubers. What's up? Alright, number one, I have a 1998 Chevrolet Express 1500 Express van with a 5.7 liter engine. What we're going to do, I'm going to do like the guy told me to do, which I did it once, but it's still doing the hesitation and stuff. But anyway, I put a new air cleaner in, new fuel filter down in the bottom, which I'll show here in a little bit. And what we're going to do again right now, we're going to go ahead and take the mass airflow sensor off, and I'll show you a video of that when I'm done. And this is what we're going to use, and don't use WD-40 or nothing else, that abrasive stuff. So use this right here, which is the CRC mass airflow sensor cleaner in a can, a spray. Does work very well. Proven to gain 410 horsepower at the wheels, evaporates in seconds. Alright, hold on one second. Okay, anyway, sorry, someone was pulling up making noise with a car. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use this mass airflow sensor to put in here, and we're going to spray it pretty good down here. So we got to get the mass airflow sensor, take this cleaner. You want to get your bolts off right here. You want to get your other bolts off and stuff, and so that's what you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and take the mass airflow sensor off, and we're going to go ahead and clean it really well. Okay, hello and welcome back. Sorry, I gotta have glasses. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we're going to go ahead and start taking this off with the tools that we got right here. Something simple, you know, to get down in your bolts here to get your bracket off. A little line, and of course, ratchet. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try and get these bolts off here, as you can see. Go ahead and get these. You can fast forward if you want, because I'm not going to do no time lapse stuff, so because you can see exactly what we're doing. Now we're going to go ahead and get those loose. Come over here. Do the same thing on this bolt here. That's what you're going to do. Now you got one way down in just right there, which is pretty simple. It's just right there. There ain't no way. So no problem. Get it loose. You can pull your ratchet off of there. Set it down on the side. Go ahead and get these bolts off. All these bolts off. Okay, get them all loosened up. Now we're going to remove the bolts. We're going to go ahead and put them on the table, you know, or my little thing there. And now we got to go ahead and remove your clamp over here. Sensor. Oh, don't forget one very important thing. These plugs right here. You want to go ahead and pull them off of this master flow sensor and the one right in the back. So we're going to unclip it and then pull that out, and do the same with the other one. Pull that one out of there. Just kind of put them to the side. Alright, I'm gonna move that a little bit so we can get down in there. Now, it is kind of tricky. I don't have the right wrench, but we'll have to improvise. So it's kind of difficult to get to it. Okay, after you're done unloosening that, which we had to go ahead and use, I pulled this thing out right here to just sit on that nut there and use some pliers just to kind of undo it. It was a little easier. It's just real hard to get in there because I didn't have the exact right tool. So anyway, what you want to do is go ahead and pull your filter right out of there. Pull it off, which I had a little bit loose. I'm going to take this, your big old air cleaner thingy. Go ahead and sit it to the side neatly. It don't fall. Now what you want to do, go ahead and, you know, if you got this tool, go ahead and put it back in, whatever, because this one's pretty simple to get to. You know, you just kind of move it a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got the wrench here. That will work. Which that one don't want to fit in there, obviously. So we got to use the open end. or think flathead screwdriver easier for you, go for it. If you got one of them little small ones, you know, which I don't have one right offhand. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and unloosen that. There she is. She's loose. Good enough. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and pull this thing right straight out of here. She'll pull out of there, as you can see. She pulled right out. There's a little dirt. Okay, now what you want to do, I'm going to show you. This is your mass airflow sensor. Now if you look in here, okay, off inside here, you'll see these little lines. Those little line things right there, they get dirt on them. They will get dirty and it messes your computer up. You know, it reads the wrong readings and stuff. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over here and I'll go ahead and show you that, what we're fixing to do. And so yeah, hold on, and we're going to do it right over here on the ground. So here it is. Oop, try and get it adjusted with the camera. There we go. And now you can use the little straw thing, which I'm going to go ahead and use that because, you know, it just makes it a little easier. No, actually, I'm not even going to do that. It'll do a little bit better probably without it. Alright, let's go ahead and spray it really, really good. Now here's how you do it. You're just going to spray it real good. Get all that gunk out of there. And it dries pretty quickly, so now you want to let it sit for about 30 minutes or so. 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Let it dry up really good. Same with the plug. You want to kind of get that little dried out. So let it sit about 30 minutes or so and should be alright. I'm just trying to get it really clean up out of there. Get all that junk out. Alright, now we're just going to let that sit, air out, air dry for a while. Like I said, about 30 minutes or so, and just do that. And while we're waiting on that, I want to show you the air cleaner that I just got. But it is new, which I'm going to spray it out real good. Okay. Whoop, my bad. There we go. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Let me kind of unzoom that some. Alright, there we go. And this is pretty simple to do. You just want to unclip these clips here. Put clips there, pretty easy. And just lift. It comes out of these little grooves right there. And as you can see, this is my brand new air filter right here, which I just got. That AutoZone. Same with the spray. You see it kind of pick up a little bit of dirt right there and right there and there since driving it today, but other than that, perfect. Alright, what we're going to do is go ahead and clean it because this box was pretty dirty, and then what we're going to do is let it dry real good. Stay tuned and be right back. Okay, hello again. We're up under the van and the fuel filter is right in front of the gas tank. There's the gas tank, and there's the front of the vehicle here. Anyway, there's your fuel filter right there. This is a brand new one. As you can see, we just replaced it today. Van was still kind of giving me a little bit of a problem, but today, after, I mean, it was doing great for a while, then kind of hesitate a little bit. So I'm not, if anybody's got any information like what could be the problem other than that, because I really don't know, other than the oh god, air filter, fuel filter, cleaning the air mass airflow sensor. So I'm not for sure. Alright, let's get back up here, and we're just letting that other stuff air dry out still. Like I say, there's the new air cleaner. Over here we're letting mass airflow sensor dry out here, and we washed those out really good on the what the air filter goes in. As you can see, pretty clean. And here's your mass airflow sensor. Let's try to do a picture of that. There we go. As you can see, should be pretty clean. So it looks really clean in there. You can see it. On this side's your screen. And we sprayed a little bit in that plug. You can see that we sprayed inside there too. But the thing looks pretty clean, so yeah, it's still a little wet in there. I can see it, so we're gonna go ahead and let that dry. So, all right, well, be back when I start putting it back together. Alrighty, welcome back, and we let it all dry out really good. You can see any of that, which is kind of hard to see right now. It's getting not dark, but you know, daylight. Anyway, we sprayed this right here inside. It's all dry. So we can go ahead and try to, you know, put it back together. And remember, this arrow, usually they'll have a little arrow right there to point for which direction you want to put it. So always the screen side out. Just remember that. Don't ever put it that way. I don't know what'll happen, but it probably won't run. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and slip her back in. So, okay. Slip that bad boy back in there. I have to turn it a little more because I'm going to get where I can get to that thing. We're going to turn it actually like that. Just as far back one's harder to get. The other guy made it look so easy, you know. So, anyway, not sure if I got that position right. Let's go over a little bit. There we go. Zoom in some. There. Alright, so. There. Okay. We'll make it a little bit easier, not much, but you know, so I'm going to go ahead and use this, which I wish I could use this little closed in, pretty cool little ratchet. Alright, we'll go ahead and tighten her up. Tighten it up real good. If I can get it on there, it might take some time. You can fast forward the video a little bit if you want, because I'm just going to let it run. I'm not going to do no edits and all, so you'll know exactly what to do. For somebody else, you know, somebody that don't know how to do this, makes it a little easier instead of fast forwarding. Some people do that, but well, I'm not going to. And what I'm using is a 5/16 little wrench for that, or you can, like I say, you can use a small little screwdriver if you have to, whichever makes it easier for you. I just want to make sure it's good and snug and tight on there so it ain't leaking no air. And don't forget, most important, go ahead and plug your plugs up. Not sure if you can see them, but you know, I'm going to go ahead and plug this one up here until it clicks. There you go. And this one over here, same thing. Till it clicks in, and you're in. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get the air filter, air cleaner, still, you know. I'm going to wipe it down a little bit, little spots here. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get old trusty in here. Alright. Now this is a little trickier, because it's so big, bulky, you know. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. You just kind of, oh boy. Squeeze it in. Let's see the back. Yep, okay. Make sure it goes in good. Twist her in there. There we go. Not bad. Not trying to make it too difficult, but you know. Just want to get her in there real good and snug, so nothing comes loose. Before you want to bolt these down here, you know, you don't want to bolt all this down just yet. So go ahead and sure you get this little nut here tightened. We're going to go ahead and do that. Our little trusty deal here. So, ratchet, screwdriver, I got a kit at Walmart for $5.88. Pretty cool. It comes in very good handy. And make sure the bottom's snug in there too. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Remember, this one was pretty hard to get to because it was sticking straight up, but now it's not. Alright, make sure all that's nice and tight in there. Those are on there. Now we want to get our bolts and go ahead and bolt her down, and we'll crank her up and see what she does. Don't have any problems. Get your bolts in, just like that. Get the camera position a little bit. Let me go zoom out just a hair. There we go. You know, put your bolts all in here. Get her all ready to tighten down neatly. You know, let's move it over a little. There we go. So you can see what's going on. Get your ratchet in your socket with your extension. And start turning it down a little bit. Get it tighter. Same over here. Back one. Just want to make sure they're all tight and stuff. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take care of something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tighten these down. Sure everything's nice and snug. So it's all lined up really good. Whoop, got a hole there. Like that. Okay. Sure everything's all tightened down real good. Make sure your ratchet's back where it needs to be. Everything's all snuggy wuggy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm being funny. There we go. Not too tight, you don't want to break them. It's just plastic, you know. There we go. Everything's tight. And I'm going to go ahead and crank her up. See what she does. Okay, double check your work. Bolts, all bolts are there. All this is tight, it's tight back there. Plugs. Okay. Let's go ahead and do, you know, get her cranked up. Let's see what she'll do. And see what she does. And remember to remove your tools out of the way. Remember to keep your tools in the way. Excuse me. Now we're going to go ahead and crank her up. Let's see what she does. Fire right up. There you go. That's how you do clean your mass airflow sensor. Alright, and I'll take her for a test drive down the road and just see how she does, you know. We'll take her down the road and test her, see what she does, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Alright, thank you for watching, and good videos and more videos to come. Right back at you. But anyway, that's how you change a mass airflow sensor. Thanks for watching, and peace out.